good evening, who've experienced staggering low rates of wastewater literacy, while toilet professors take time off for a live chat down your drain. And finally, an exclusive segment with Wastewater FM. Stay with us.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Emma Congia.
And I'm Ruben Vesco.
And tonight we have breaking news. Wastewater literacy in Perth is at an all-time low. Our wastewater enthusiasts, Ellie and Chelsea, report.
Thanks, Emma and Ruben. My name's Chelsea.
And my name's Eleanor.
And we're two wastewater enthusiasts.
We're here to take you to the streets to hear what the people say about what's in wastewater.
And the results may alarm you.
Isn't it the stuff from our drains?
Waste?
Water?
Isn't it stuff from our drains and sinks and stuff?
Isn't it like poo and wee and stuff from the toilet?
Who cares?
It's amazing that people don't know what's in their wastewater.
It really is, Eleanor. Did you know the CRC for water sensitive cities conducted a survey around Australia testing the water literacy rate, and Western Australians are believed to have 13% water literacy.
Let's try to bring that percentage down a little bit. So here's some sources of wastewater. Black water,
Stormwater.
and grey water. An example of grey water is water from your laundry.
An example of stormwater is water from rain runoff.
An example of black water is water from your toilet.
Obviously, there's a lot more information out there, and we really encourage you to start investigating for yourselves and start really questioning what's going down your drain.
But that's all for now. Back to the studio with Emma and Ruben.
Thank you, Chelsea and Eleanor. We are now live with Pipe Professors Alex and Mo.
Okay, so professors, thank you for agreeing to meet with us.
Thanks, Emma and Ruben.
We just heard from our own wastewater enthusiasts that grey water is water like from our laundries, but I believe you have more information on a new study for us.
This form of wastewater is currently being treated as black water is. While it may not in fact be necessary, there is in fact a study that suggests it can be an alternative water resource and therefore reduce costs in providing potable water for niche uses such as irrigation.
So you mentioned black water. Why does that need to be treated differently?
Black water is more hazardous than grey water as it is contaminated with disease-carrying bacteria, while grey water has less contaminants. Under no circumstances is the discharge of black water into seas, rivers, and lakes permitted, as black water contributes to the buildup of unwanted nutrients in ecosystems.
Oh, sounds like nasty stuff. So how is that currently treated?
Black water requires biological or chemical treatment and disinfection before reuse. Interestingly, there are systems that will make black water clean enough to be drinkable. But those systems are expensive and hard to maintain. And of course, people who drink that water have to get over the stigma of drinking toilet water.
Ha 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 ha! Public perception can be challenging, can't it? So we covered grey water and black water, but can you tell us more about stormwater, please?
Stormwater can be harmful to our environment because surface runoff from rainfall can pick up pollutants that reach into our drainage systems. Unfortunately, these drainage systems are only designed with one thing in mind, and that is flood prevention, and therefore none of these pollutants are removed from the water before it is simply thrown back into the natural environment. One such pollutant that is especially problematic is nutrients, which algae thrives off of, and it causes a high production to compete greatly with other aquatic plants, and therefore, as a result of losing these aquatic plants, we lose their consumers.
Well, yeah, it's definitely a crappy situation. However, what would your take-home message to the people at home be?
You can actually be part of a solution to this, and that is to pick up after your dog, use water-wise products, and fertilise your garden only when required.
Well, that's all we have time for today. Thank you again, toilet professors.
Thanks, Emma and Ruben.
And now for our exclusive segments with Wastewater FM and their spicy experiments.
Welcome to Wastewater FM.
This is Roena.
This is Alfie. Ariana, have you heard about the conversation between Chelsea and Eleanor?
Yeah, seems like many people out there have no idea about where their wastewater goes to.
Yeah, it's so important to bridge the gap between the small communities and the large utilities, isn't it?
Yeah, large utilities such as water department or any water-related organizations can actually communicate their urgency of acknowledging the current wastewater condition to the community out there.
That's so true, but how do we achieve that?
I think people actually is the key to this matter. Wastewater FM actually can actively convey this message to the people. We are the bridge to this gap.
Yeah, I agree. I think the Thank You product is a great example to follow. They link the poor with the consumers, and we can do so as well.
Yeah.
Are you ready for a social experiment, Joanna?
Yeah, let's go and find out. So this is the wastewater.
Hi, me. Hello. We are from Wastewater FM. How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm good.
We got a new product released. Do you want to try it out?
What sort of product?
It's a brand new spring water.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So what's so special about
Do you
it?
want to drink it and test it?
And tell us what the difference between normal tap water and this
Yeah.
special spring water.
Try it out.
Do I really have to drink?
Yeah.
You sure it's drinkable?
Yes. This is our new product.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does it taste good?
So fresh.
Yeah. How would you think if we tell you it's made of wastewater? It's treated wastewater. Yeah. Because today's technology allows us already to treat the wastewater to a very purified level to drinkable water.
Oh.
If it appeared in the supermarket, are you going to buy it? Will you accept it?
I think if you don't tell me it's from wastewater, like I would not buy it. Like if I know it was from wastewater, because we all know that wastewater contains lots of like bacteria and all that.
Right. Thank you for your participation. We got some little gift for you.
See ya!
So that's all we have time for tonight. I'm Ruben Vescovo and stay classy, Perth.
And thanks for stopping by.
But mainly stay classy, Perth.
Thanks for stopping by.
Mainly stay classy.